Boo. Happy Halloween. Welcome to this stream. Welcome to the Halloween stream, all of you. I hope you're all having a wonderful October. A quick piece of news. We've had a TikTok channel for a while, but we haven't really been active on it at all. I posted a few things early on. Didn't really like how you have to post things from your phone, and moved on. But Butts and I have found a way to post things without having to do it like through TikTok, which I hate. So we're going to get that active again. So if any of you are active TikTok users, look us up on TikTok. We're going to start posting there again regularly, very, very soon. As soon as I can make another big pile of TikToks, which, if I'm being honest, is probably the scariest news you've heard today. If you're my age. What's a ticky? Don't worry about it. All right, so before we get started, I did want to point out, this is a picture I took, and if you guys watched the last Homebody stream I did last week, you might remember that I got hung up on a puzzle. Well, I wanted to solve the puzzle off camera, but I also wanted to do it off game, because as you guys remember from the last Homebody stream, if I play the game at all, you'll probably miss a cutscene after I get slashed. So, what I did was, this is a printout of what I did. I cut a piece of paper into little squares and drew the little grid arrangements on them and moved them around myself until I figured out the puzzle. So, yes, either I'm very respectful of your time and want to make sure we have a smooth screen, or I couldn't wait a whole week to do anything about this game because I had to solve this dang puzzle. You decide. That being said, let's switch over. It's time to see.
Mighty Max.
I wish it was Mighty Max. No, it's Homebody, the spooky game that recently came out, made by the Game Grumps. That's beautiful. Suitable. Yes, we have a good printer. Our printer's behaving lately. That's usually not the case, but it's behaving. So those of you who might be joining us for this stream, who might have missed the last Homebody stream, this game is it's basically Groundhog's Day by Eddie Murphy. Our female protagonist is experiencing the same day over and over and over again, or really the same night, really. And the night ends with me getting stabbed every time without fail so far. So far, we've learned that I can't just leave the house. If I leave the house, time and space warps around me and the killer gets me. Also, I've learned that there's some machine, it's like the attenuator or something. I forgot what it's called, but we'll see it again tonight, I'm sure. That is apparently manifesting things, so... Oh, and the protagonist has an anxiety disorder, which is very interesting. We'll see how that goes. I still don't know if this game gives good, healthy context to anxiety disorder or not. So if it doesn't, apologies. If it does, awesome. I'm glad this game gets it. Either way, paper and pencil for the win. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know it. So, let me I think the audio was kind of loud on the last stream too, so let me lower the game audio just a pinch. Just like that, and let's not waste any more time. Let's get going. So we're going to start. It's going to be a brand new night. Or not. Oh, what were their voices? I don't know. So you met the guy who owns the house. Nest. It's Pete. Yeah, he was making like 15% since this time. You sure? Oh yeah, I gave him like the putty voice from Seinfeld. He sure made a big to-do about the machine in his attic. You should head up there and check it out. Nowhere left to go but up, right? To the attic, I mean. There's a red door that leads to the attic. Is there anything around there that would help open it? Yeah, there's a teal cable that runs up to the attic door, starting in the living room. Maybe you have to solve the right side of the living room power box first. One step ahead of you, Pete. Take care of yourself if you can. Okay, well there you go. Spelled it right out for us. Which I mean, so far I am kind of figuring things out before the game tells me. I just haven't like finished the puzzle, but I would like the game to give me like 2 or 3 more nights. All right, so there's an order to it. So first I have to open the, how do you run? How do you run? I forgot how to run. There it is. There's this, which I believe was 278. It was. So these are all puzzles I solved last week, and I'm now just able to solve straight away. Boom. Boom. Okay, so that opens the power box. And by the way, I do want to say, I've still refrained from looking up anything about this game other than just what we did last week. But I have been genuinely excited to continue this save all week, to the point that I've actually re-watched last week's stream numerous times, and I actually noticed a thing or two that I did not catch last time. So I'll point those out as we go. One was a biggie. One I was like, how did I miss that? But I'll point that out in a second. First, let's solve this. Here we go. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. And that's it! That's the solution. There's that teal cable. Kingworth! Hey! Oops. I pressed some things. There we go. Sorry. I mean, on cash points to do that if you want. That was an accident, though. All right. And yeah, yes, Kingworth. Hope you enjoy your lurk. So I've activated the teal cable. That's going to open the door to the attic. Let's see. So one thing I noticed. What's the button that makes... There it is. So there's a button that makes all the things show up. I noticed there's a thing down here I never did. There's another puzzle. I'm not 100% sure how this one works, but it works like that. That's what I thought. You have to light up those things. Okay, well first let's check out the blue door. Oh, that's the attic. Oh, the teal cable. Oh, the teal. Okay, I actually skipped a step. So the teal cable turns on the spotlight. And then the spotlight shines on the lights that have to be activated. Okay, awesome. So, look at that mouse out of the way. All right, so the thing I noticed rewatching the stream was, if you guys remember, on the very first night, the guy was chasing me and I ran and I hid in this closet. I noticed that while I was in the closet, that painting was open and there's a path back there. And now I think that's where the killer comes from, is from back there. So tonight, after the power goes out and the killer comes out, if I'm able, I'm going to try to sprint back down here and run through this door. The computer has been smashed, seemingly deliberately. How could this have happened? Okay. That's different. That's very different. Okay, let's go to the attic. This is the other place I wasn't supposed to go. Oh, what is this? Parker, again, I was locked out of the attic today because I couldn't solve your little puzzle. C, I assume that's Clara. I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Next time you need to get into the attic, just press the buttons in this order. P. Nice. So now I can come straight back up here really quick. I'm not saying I want a guide to your puzzle. I'm saying you should install a normal lock, Clara. Alright, so I don't know what Parker Nest and Clara have been doing, but... Okay, the attic. Flip switch. Delightful. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's the password to that puzzle in the basement. Inspect board. Blueprints of the weird machine in the middle of the room. Is that thing Nest's accumulator? Okay, yes, the accumulator. That's what it's called. 3 cables run power into the accumulator from elsewhere in the house. 2 generators and a weird machine. I guess all that power flows into the machine. I should follow the cables to find where the power comes from. Okay. They're also broken. A broken exposed wire. Touching this would be very bad. I agree. I will not touch that. I wonder if it just kills me and I go to the next night. That might be something to find out later. Okay, so is this the accumulator then? Looks like a metal detector. Okay. Inspect the machine. It's a box with 3 lights and a big ol' mad scientist switch. It looks like it provides power to the accumulator. There are 3 gnarly cables coming into it from below. It probably needs 3 power sources like in the blueprint. Then I can turn the accumulator on and end all of this. Okay, so that's the assumption then. So the end goal of the game, as I know it now, is to turn this machine on. Okay. Sounds like opening this machine made something break downstairs. Okay, yeah, obviously we don't have a solution there. It's 9:03, the power's actually about to go out. Oh well. Inspect cables. These cables look like they carry a lot of electricity. I guess I need to follow them to the sources of power if I want to turn this thing on. 2 of them disappear into the floor. The other goes into this spiky looking machine. Is that thing a lightning rod? Oh boy. Well, let me see if I can scoot downstairs before the power goes out. Somehow I doubt it. It's not gonna happen, folks, because the power goes out right now. Well, let's see if I can figure out what broke. Hey guys, what broke? Gary, hey Gary. Oh man, this is eerie. Should we be finding someplace to hide? A closet, maybe? I hate this place. Yeah. What's the plan for tonight? I don't know. I guess we need to figure out the power situation. Cliff has been working on dinner. He's probably pissed the power's out. I'll talk to you again soon. Let me look at the clock again. I feel like eventually this clock is going to be importante. But what broke? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, you're both kind of standing here. Francine, hey! Gosh, this is eerie. Should we be finding someplace to hide? A closet, maybe? Talk to you soon. So they're all telling me to hide in a closet. Yeah. Francine just got right out of the way. Okay. Inspect parm. Parm? Eggplant parm in progress. Oh, that would have been delicious. Examine burner. I can turn on the burner. I'm just gonna leave that on. You never know. I'm guessing it's a gas stove, or else it wouldn't have come on. Alright, it's 9:45. I am actually going to... Well, no, I never found out what broke, did I? Let me check on Cliff. Or the garage. Let's go to the garage. I haven't been in here in a while. Flip switch, that's not going to do anything. 43. Reminder, the fluid in this tank is the source for all the pumps in the house. When improperly calibrated, pumps positioned above this tank will drain automatically with gravity. For pumps positioned below, manual drain will be necessary using this button. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Newspaper article. The Chimpton Tipper, October 8th, 1978. Review Carpenter's Deli at the end of its struggle. Okay. Oh, Parker Nest was the guru. Some commenters noted a correlation between Nest disappearing from his daily lunches and the eventuality of Carpenter's downfall. Huh. Interesting. So we've got a device here. I don't know what it does. Garage door switch. It does nothing. Okay. And a door that I'm guessing doesn't open. And it doesn't. Alright. What about chicken parm? Chicken parm! So there's a story. D&B Rush fan knows a story. There's a story that, so my wife and I were on a Disney cruise. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait in the closet for the killer to come out while I tell this story. That's the order of this. So my wife and I were on a Disney cruise, and we ate at the Fancy Schmancy restaurant. And while we were at the Fancy Schmancy restaurant, I don't know, our waiter was just delightfully effeminate, and I'll leave it at that. He was like, "Hey guys, how are we doing today?" He was fabulous. He was wonderful. That's Francine. That scared me a little bit. Okay. So we were like, "Oh, what's good?" Like, he took us down the menu. It was a fancy restaurant, so of course he like takes us down the menu one item at a time. He's like, "I suggest the chicken parm. It's chicken lightly breaded," and da-da-da-da-da. He goes through a spiel, and he's like, "Can I interest anyone in the chicken parm?" And I was like, "Yeah, you talked me into it. I'll have the chicken parm." And he's like, "Chicken parm," and he wrote it down. So I was like, so now every time I've told some people that story. I've told my friends and family that story. So, oh, it's saved for some reason. So whenever I mention chicken parm, oh, 10:45 is when the killer comes out, baby. Chicken parm. All right. 10:45. Now we know when the killer comes out. 10:45. I keep saying it because I think I'm going to forget it. All right, so he's killing Francine. I'm going to go into his room. See what we've got. Check machine. Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? Look into elevator. I'm going to go kind of quick because yes, he's behind me. Ah! Well, I didn't get much of a look, but ladies, you're walking too fast. You're walking too fast. 55, 55. Cliff sure was giving you a hard time last night, huh? You mean when he was ribbing me about burning to death? I think he thought he was helping. Tough love. Yeah, in the last episode, in the last stream, Cliff tried to show Emily her house wouldn't blow up by lighting a match next to a stove, and it made her freak out. So, tough love. He could have at least apologized. Pretty sure he was waiting for me to thank him. Anyway, thanks for sticking up for me. I really appreciate it. Of course. You would have done the same for me. Remember the time we were trapped in Brock Ridge Mall, waiting for the storm to pass? Yeah. Actually, I was just thinking about it. Maybe because of the torrential rain. The parking lot was shaped like a bowl with the mall at the center, and the sewers clogged, and the whole thing flooded. Ooh, bad design for a mall. They wheeled in a generator to keep the lights on while they waited for the city to bring in a pump to drain all the water. It took so long we ended up having to stay the night. Okay, that would be pretty cool though. Like stay at a mall overnight. I remember trying to sleep with the sound of the generator, as if the worry wasn't already keeping me awake. Yeah, for a while you seemed really stressed. You were sure the dome would break and the water would pour in. It was like the end of the world or something. You weren't scared? I didn't love it, but I think I liked getting closed off like that. I do too. Like, I love snug spaces. Like, not for super long periods of time or anything, but like, even if I take a nap, I like getting in like a little teeny tiny space. It's nice. Always nice to have fewer variables, you know? Being able to focus on one big scary unknown kind of distracts me from all the other little unknowns. Disagree. Case in point, Homebody. I try to think about it like one of those CD-ROM puzzle games we used to play. Oh, I love it. Like Return to Zork. Those things are amazing. It's really smart. I almost let all the worry get to me, but you were so cheerful, so brave, that I ended up having a kind of a good time. Even though, you know, we could have drowned. That's them dead. Anyway. Emily, are you okay? What the hell? Yeah, I'm just wondering what would have happened if it had kept flooding, if the city hadn't been able to stop it. Like, could we have done anything about it? Or would we just be out of luck? Why are you suddenly so worried about something that already happened? Sure, things went fine that night, but what about next time? You mean, next time we're trapped in a flooding mall? No sandwiches. Jeez. Those aren't good thoughts. Those are intrusive. There's no rain where she is. I can't move. Interesting. Very interesting. And the night resumes. Am I in the... Okay, yeah, it's the same outfit. Alright. 278. Wow, I have to do all this. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can go straight to the attic. I just needed the spotlight to get into the attic. Okay. What was that? I feel like I'm hearing new sounds. I definitely feel like I'm hearing new sounds. Ooh, lots of these puzzles are connecting now. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Let me clear these off. Right? And that, yes. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4. That's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome possum. Lemon squeezy. Okay. We're back in the attic. Let's examine this machine. Break something. Something broke. I feel like the front door is directly under the attic. I think. That might not be right. I need a blueprint. Is that in your memory? What broke? What broke? Oh yeah, is there anything like in my suitcase that I will ever need, or is that just kind of like a test to make sure I know how to open this thing? It's empty? There's no way I totally forgot to pack. What the hell? Yeah, last week it had like 2 pairs of pants in it. How about that? Okay. Anything broken? Anything broken? Don't think so. Cliff, do you have anything new to say? Watch your step, Emily. I'm starting to think the workmanship on this house is pretty dodgy. Be sure your feet don't break right through the floorboards. What makes it say that? I closed one of these cupboards a minute ago and the damn thing cracked right in half. This whole place is like the cheapest quality wood. Disneyland, hey. Earlier, Gary opened the closet too fast while doing a bit and the door almost disintegrated in his hands. Yeah, I've noticed that too. It's either poor workmanship or termites. Either way, I know we're footing the bill on the rental insurance, cheap bastards. Okay. Do anything about synthesizers? Synthesizers? No, maybe that's the kind of thing Megan would know about. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Megan then. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Emily.
I want to scream, but I can't. I'm sorry I'm late.
What's up, Emily?
I want to cry when I look at them, but I guess I'll just talk about the weather or whatever. It's nothing. Megan, do you know anything about synthesizers?
Like the Moog synthesizer? Oh yeah, I've dabbled in that kind of thing. Was it that obvious?
Guess so.
Well, I mean, there's like a zillion different types of pad, but usually they have an array of buttons that play samples. If the pad supports playing multiple samples in sequence, there will be columns of buttons from left to right that represent the order the samples get played in. Okay, so somewhere around here there must be a synthesizer. Oh, I think that's the thing I looked at right before I died. You choose what sample plays by pressing the buttons from top to bottom. Below each of these columns of sample buttons, there will be a switch with multiple positions representing the pitch the sample plays at. Pushing the switch up plays the sound at a higher pitch. Pushing it down plays it at a lower pitch. I actually kind of know this just from my music history. Which, by the way, we just did a music stream on Sunday. Go check out the replay on YouTube. We did good. We did some Donkey Kong Country, some Mega Man X3. It was fun. It was a lot of fun playing with the guys again. Giving the switch in the middle plays the same neutral pitch.
All right. You said the homeowner was weird about silverware. Okay. So he's fastidious. Let's see. He knew where everything was supposed to be. Also, we just found out Mr. Nest was really specific that he didn't want any knives in the house. I can think of one. He doesn't want us to defend ourselves? Knives? Why? No idea. Cliff's in the kitchen cutting up eggplant with a knife from a McDonald's breakfast. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. I still don't know what's broken. Let me check the basement. 278. Did I punch that in earlier, or is that just automatic now? I think I punched that in earlier. So there's this, which plays a weird sound. That might be my sample. That might be my sampler issue right there. Sounded like high, low, middle. I still haven't messed with the tones yet, so I don't know. That might be a whole thing. This is still nothing. That's that. Okay. So there was that PSI number in the garage. I don't think she recorded it though. No. Let's move on. Let's do this. Check machine. Let's see. Okay. 733. Let's punch that in first. 733. Well, that just opens the door. Oh. So you decided to live forever. Is this it? Is it all you've ever wanted? Don't worry, it's not going to hurt. It's going to take a long time. Why, it's good you chose to be this way. This is where you belong. We've been waiting for you. This was the only logical conclusion, and you're very smart. To be where you are right now. The 5 commandments. Heaven is already inside you. There's nothing wrong with lying to yourself. You never have to feel bad ever again. There are no mirrors where you're going. Nobody is going to miss you. Smile, you're here forever. Published by Corporal Works of Patronage and Mercy. This just got some depth to it. So, here's my initial reaction. I'm just going to say what I'm thinking right now. I feel like Nest has figured out how to live forever, and he's built this little office in the basement, and this is where the people come when either he's invited them or they've decided they want to live forever. Let's see how that shakes out. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What can I look at? Inspect cable. Blue cable disappears through the wall here. Guess I need to figure out how to get through this door. Let's go into the reception. Applicant. So he applied. Applicant, Parker Nest. Application fee and donation paid. Okay, so Nest wanted to live forever and found this place? Parker is not unlike a typical applicant to our society, and across a range of social descriptors and pedigrees. There's a person outside. Oh, there's a person outside. With bloody handprints. Parker's not unlike any typical applicant to our society. Across a range of societal descriptors and pedigrees, he does not appear to be a model applicant. However, after... that person outside. However, after spending time with him, I'm convinced that his suitability seems to be based on carefully curated and performed set of behaviors, all structured around simple assumption. He's convinced he deserves to be here. On multiple occasions, I dread. The dread is rising. On multiple occasions where I attempted to reach out to him, he instead jumped to prove his knowledge of our organization was greater than my own. How could anyone be so obsequious and so arrogant at the same time? Application status denied. Person outside the door. That is the same thing. Let's see if there's a person outside. Now there's not. This sucks. Guest book. Another guest book. Relatively short list of names dated months apart. At the bottom of the list, Nest Parker M. Nest handwriting is manicured and perfect. None of the other names are in last first format, and none of the others list a middle initial. NPM, PMN, interesting. Okay. My God. Okay, yeah, I've just entered into kooky. This whole house just got so much bigger. Gary, I found your jacket in the little blue room today. I put it in my locker. You can have it back next time I see you. Gary? Please don't leave stuff in the steam tunnels again, at least not in the little blue room. You know I hate the little blue room. Gary, you say? I guess this is a map, but it looks like a maze or a dungeon or something. How big is this place? This game got so much bigger. I died. I died of steam.
What is that? What was that? Was that Pete? What was that? Let's just keep going. Okay. I genuinely thought... I was like, okay, I can beat this on stream before Halloween. From what we just saw, now I'm like, I have no idea if we're going to get close to finishing this. Gary, quick question, my dog. Hey, does the wood of this place kind of give you the heebie-jeebies? Huh? Like the color? No, I mean the wood itself. It feels like hollow, brittle, a little soft maybe. Like the whole house was bought from IKEA. Just the whole house. Oh yeah, Cliff said earlier that it might be termites. He said that to me too, but like, damn, it feels worse than that. If I stand still for too long, I feel like I'm gonna start sinking into the floor. Like it's soft and damp. Ew. Tell me about it. Okay. Do you know anything about dark industrial tunnels filled with steam? I sure did. Man, was that ever a time. Some questions. First off, what are steam tunnels? And second, why are steam tunnels? And thirdly, how is steam tunnels? Is it doing well? Good question. Short answer is, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of know. Back in the 50s, these tunnels under the college were used for steam heat for the dorms and classrooms. Oh, I've heard of that before. I've heard of that being a thing at a specific college. I forgot which one. Sometime in the 70s, that mostly gets replaced with gas and electric, but the tunnels are still there and still producing steam. In the 90s, they start to use those tunnels for network infrastructure instead, but some young IT kid still needs to run through those tunnels to maintain the coax and RJ45s, right? I work with RJ45s myself. So when I was working IT for the school, that was part of my job, and my supervisor was very casual when he told me that if I walked into certain parts of those tunnels at certain times, I would die. You don't say. How did avoiding the steam work? It was pretty simple. Sections of the tunnel were color-coded, and the maps in the area had lights that lit up in a sequence. When a room's matching light was on, it was full of deadly steam. So it was mostly about internalizing the sequence, picking a safe room, and waiting it out until it was safe to leave again. And then spending a few years suppressing the memory of it. Great. So will I start to sink if I stand still? Nah, I don't want to. Oh, okay. I have so many directions open to me now. Let's go back. Let's finish out the hellhole. Or at least, not finish out, but at least... This game. So many thoughts. Whirling, swirling, twirling through my head right now. Read plaque? Of hollowed tubes and animal spirits. Claire Jones, hydraulic cylinders, oil, human blood, 1979. The body is a machine, the body is a house. The same blood, the same thoughts, recycled gushing, cellar to attic, atrium to ventricle. There's beauty to the well-oiled symphony of it, the furnace of the heart, the electric grid of nerve endings, lungs stuffed with asbestos, the organs swelling proudly against the floorboards. The crawl space is littered with the corpses of animals and the bodies of men. The lights are on, there's nobody home. Can you just find a big lead pipe, hide, and bash the demon's head in when he comes out? I wish. I would love to just kill the demon and explore the house. But a body gets sick, wood rots, machines rust, houses melt into something worse. Nature abhors a vacuum and will punish you for creating one. You will suffer the relentless function of your own decay. A body made to live, a machine built to die. Well, at least now we kind of know that
Nest isn't the guy. Like, I thought Parker Nest was like the creator of the house, but that is clearly not so. One panel. Yeah, that's just that. Okay. 733. I would just be like, hey guys, check out this. And then just go from there. Alright, what's in here? Steam? Am I dead? There's a place to hide. An old analog clock seems to reflect the current time. 7:26. If you're wondering what happened to the other time clock, it's gone. Minnie's boy took it, said he was going to experiment with it for some kind of art project. So frustrating. We all have to line up single file to punch out every day just because some pompous kid wanted to make some weird combination lock. That was in the garage, wasn't it? Analog clock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in the garage. I guess I just need to punch in the time. Anyway, there's a place I can hide. It doesn't look like a very good hiding place at all. Man, okay. Breaking the Mold, a must-see new art exhibit from the Society for the Schonmeyer Trust and associated entities. This into-burning plastic would typically be cause for alarm in the halls of an art gallery, but the latest exhibit from the Weintraub Center is anything but typical. Let me just skim here. Artist Clara Jones. Let's see. There's a machine. It gives the piece an air of magic. She simply says the molds are made of a material that erodes in the presence of plastic. The first few casts of the day are pristine, finely crafted figures with a surprising level of detail. By the end of the night, the machine belches out distorted forms that might seem more at home in a Dali painting. She says those are her favorites. The room swells with people near closing time. They all return from their commune with the machine, a new toy in hand, and a sparkle in their eyes. I was able to use the machine. It is a piece which invites you to play. The fine details of the casting, the chunking of the inner workings, the total experience does make one feel like a child again. After a minute, it chirped pleasantly and presented me with a pink, waxy shape. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but I'm glad it's this. A nominal admission fee for $1 covers the expenses to run the machine. The exhibit will run September, whereupon it will be returned to the Weintraub Center's permanent collection. Parker, I saved the last print of the day just for you. A keypad. Door. XX XX. Oh, that's like the people who made that game. Can I play the game? I can play the game. Mine Weeper. I think I always click on a mine. I don't think it's possible to do anything else. Huh. Okay. Let's turn things on. That door's locked. Another plaque. Smithson Museum and Botanical Gardens. The studio space made possible thanks to a generous endowment from Bertram and Minnie Nest. More nests. 1955. Okay. What about this door? Not budging. I think the locking mechanism is controlled by a nearby device. Okay. The guest book I read. I haven't tried this. Oh, this looks like a way to pass into the next life. Look inside. Examine lights. Let me look at the steam tunnels one more time. Do like Gary said, stay out of a color-coded room if its light is on, and wait it out in the gray rooms until it's safe. Okay, well, red looks... okay. Alright, going. Oh! Not 100% sure what I did wrong there, but we'll figure it out. So we're getting this again. I think the moon's bigger. Oh, and that's different. These are the 18 different levels of the game, of which you are on one. Is that a face? Is that a nose? That's my room in my apartment. Big regret is how I feel right now. Interesting, because it was me hitting my head against the wall in the last flashback. You guys getting anything out of this? Is this like Cirque du Soleil? What is this? Like I'm supposed to be getting something, but I'm not sure what it is? Ooh, spaghetti. I don't know. I don't know about all this. And okay, the basement is already open. They're just like nuts. We're gonna open it. The correct combination is already on the keypad. The door's open. What the hell? Who did this? Was that spider web already there the whole time? I don't know if it was or not. Hi, Gary. Have you gotten a chance to talk to Francine about the homeowner not showing up? No, what happened? When we got to the house yesterday, we were supposed to be let in by Mr. Nest, the guy who owns the place. Instead, there was a key in one of those fake rocks and a note, "Make yourselves at home." Talk about hospitality, huh? What am I looking at? What did I just see? Who's on first? What's on second? I do feel like it's kind of time to just take stock of the house again. I feel like... When you're a kid, the inside of a freezer feels like an impossible miracle. For sure. It was kind of like a survival tool. I don't just associate the past with childhood. I also associate childhood with the past. Sure. Like I see a mom talking to her kids walking down the street, and I'm like, wow, it's the 90s. Oh, I see. When I was a kid, my sisters in my room had this unbearable wallpaper, a red nested square pattern. It looked like The Shining or some shit. I remember lying in the bed tracing the lines for hours and never finding a way out.
Wow, you'll probably mentally snap right back into that frustration, right?
Oh god, yeah. When I think about that, I feel like I'm there, like it's my past.
That's the goal. There's a liberating quality to it that I think it's kind of misplaced, like all of us on the last Perseid strip.
Drinking beers in a parking lot by a giant hot dog. There's a giant hot dog in one of those flashbacks. We're getting the yard, yeah. Even though we didn't technically plan it that way. Let's see. The experience felt old, even if it wasn't. It's nostalgia, totally. Do you know anything about a game called Mineweaper? It's impossible. Mineweaper?
That other Grubsoft game?
You know it?
I do. It's the last game Grubsoft released. As far as I know, it really is impossible. The story goes that a disgruntled employee at Grubsoft was so miserable shoveling out their last few games that he swapped out the code at the last minute before duplication, so the game would be totally impossible to win.
Guess I'm out of luck then, huh? It's really impossible?
Impossible to win, yes, but I've heard that there's a secret to unlock, and it's tied into Purred Mystery of all things.
So I have to play Purred Mystery.
Apparently there's a maximum score in Purred Mystery where your points stop increasing. I've never gotten to it, but once you reach it, there's a hidden area that appears as part of the level. I saw a photo of it once on a Clever World forums, a creepy set of archways like an aqueduct or something.
Oh yeah, it's like in the little post-it note under the game.
Weird vibes, but if you press the up button while standing in the archway on the right, you get warped to a secret area. Once you're there, you need to enter a combination somehow using the number of your maximum score.
And that ties into Mineweaper somehow. Yeah, the shape of the combination in Purred Mystery is connected visually to a hidden sequence of mines in Mineweaper. But as far as I know, nobody has ever found it. For all I know, it probably just crashes the game. Okay. Is there anything left in the house I need to check out? I still don't know what crashed. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, let me really try to figure out the thing that crashes. Oh! Let me do this. Let me turn on the lights. Okay, yeah, this is the clock. So what if I put in 0, 7, 32. It's a clock. Okay. Oh, okay, that's stairs. I'll go there last. Is that a person or a mannequin? That's a mannequin. I don't like it. I don't like it any better. To Parker Nestor, homeowner. This is the second time we have attempted to contact you regarding your home warranty. No, regarding the residence. The dwelling has been consuming an amount of power that could only be possible through an illegally modified utility meter. As a point of reference, the average home uses 30k watt hours per day. The amount of energy your property consumes is equivalent to the power drawn by the oncology wing of the nearest children's hospital. Unless you're treating a Girl Scout troop of child cancer patients in your basement, we strongly recommend rationing your usage. Well, joke's on you, because guess what I'm doing in the basement? Let's see. This is just telling them what will happen. Divert services by any means. Oh. You will be guilty of a misdemeanor, diverting utility services, tampering with utility services, rerouting electricity in a way that poses a danger. The fine is now increased to $570. Send your payment to the offices using the attached envelope postmarked on or before July 3rd to avoid additional fees and arrest. Oh, they should have just arrested him. Parker, pay the damn fine. County jail is not a wellness retreat. It is not going to build character. Please take this seriously. Alright, what else can we interact with here? Regular day. Probably wake. Oh, that's early. 7:30, more realistic wake-up time. There we go. Coffee, toast, journal, read, sit outside. Attempt to prevent my small garden from dying. Put on a record, shower, put on face, work, work, work. Make a sandwich, tinkle with the project du jour, work, 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 dinner. A little treat at 6:30. Meditation, wind down, 9:30, read, rest, blah, blah. $11 optimistic bedtime. 12 o'clock, realistic bedtime. Okay, read events list. July happenings. July 4th, Writer's Workshop. July 12th, screening. Q&A with director of Yours and Mine and Mine and Mine. Maxine Jax. Crab Boil and Hysteria Exercise. I like exactly one of those two things. Monthly poetry reading. July theme. Jung's Theory of the Shadow. Oh, Butts would love that. Please RSVP with Parker or Clara ASAP if you plan on attending so we don't have a repeat of last time. Do you know what it's like to be stuck with a ratio of 15 live lobsters to 3 people to eat them? I don't, but now it's the only thing I've ever wanted. Are you prepared for them to escape? Are you ready to let them slide down your gullet all drenched in butter and fear? Can you taste the guilt? Will you enjoy it? Anyway, RSVP. It's a thingy! Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a second one of these. I hope she memorized it. Oh dear. No, it's gone. Alright, that's the Purd mystery. Okay, let's go down some stairs. Hey, another basement! The first one is still insane, but hey. Acceptance letter. Miss Claire Jones, the board of Schomeyer Trust. Okay, so she is an artist. For sure. She has achievements in sculpture and the application of engineering background. Okay, so she has an engineering background. Now I'm thinking Claire Jones might be possibly the next person up that's causing all of this. Okay. Examine plans. Ah! Cellar 29 PSI. There we go. In case anybody else needs to use the pump. Cellar. Aha! Perfect, perfect. Check machine. So this is panel 2. Not budging. Okay. If any of these mannequins move, y'all let me know. Alright, so I just found... Nope, that's the original one. Well, anyway. If you guys have anything you'd specifically like to see me do, or a place you would specifically like to see me go, let me know. What if I push this? Nothing. Alright. To the cellar. Yeah, let's solve this PSI puzzle, now that I know the end solution. No. Oh, you can zoom? No. There it is. 29 PSI. 29 PSI. Okay. So I have 17. Well, what if I just punch it? What happens? I already forgot what I was going for. 29? 29. Okay, well, that was close. Oh, right. 25. 26? No, that won't work. Oh, I think now I have to go drain the thing. Okay. I think I have to drain that to get it to work. That's what it is. Yep. Okay. Well, now the power's about to go out. Let's see if I can figure it out. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 5 and 10. Something happening behind me? What was that? All right. So that'd be 10, 15, 16, 17. Well, that would use it all up. What if I do like this? So that'd be... One, two, oh, 5. 1, 2, plus 5. 7 plus 5. I feel like that'd be way too much. I'm hearing way too many noises. What if I do like... I'm sorry. I'm just hearing too many noises, and I don't like it. Alright, so it's gonna be 2 plus 10. Well, if I do 5, 15, 20. So he's at me. No, he's not. I'm freaking out. Sorry. So it's 33. I think I'm very close. Sorry, I started pressing the back out button and it wouldn't let me do it. Oh gosh! He's out early! He's out early! It's not 10:45. The rules have changed. The rules have changed. Well, what I'm gonna do is go up to his little crawl space. Man. Is everyone dead already? No! He just like beelined for me. I think I was close to solving the puzzle too, but now I just want to solve the other thing. I am just getting... Oh! Gary, You're, stuck in the wall there, buddy. Francine's gone. Yeah, right. Okay, I can finally finish reading this stuff. Alright. A day with Parker. 4 o'clock rise. You gotta be kidding me. End of the watch. Rise again, re-energized. Pranayama? Focus on breath. Says in ruminating upon. Accumulator cleaning and upkeep. Center my internal locus of control. Banish external negative energy. Right on. Nightcap. Old-fashioned. Some grass, perhaps. Preparation for liminal dreaming. Placing of bedsand journal for later transcription during the watch. An adaptation of Dali's famous The Slumber with a Key technique, on which I've iterated, involving repeated periods of wakefulness, a gentle flirtation with the beginning stages of REM. Ah, there was once a natural medieval habit of second sleep and a period of wakefulness referred to as the watch between the first sleep and second. This was used as the most productive time of day in which a family accomplished most of their tasks. I adopted this practice for myself and find a similar generative results. Examine plans. I've tempered my doubts about the accumulator up to this point, but a lightning rod? Really? Listen to some old movie serial. Even if electricity did work that way, what are you planning to use it for? Soon I will be just as the modern Prometheus. Hey, that book is in this game. Alright, what does this do? Yep! Okay, it's not that. Oh, son of a gun, he's coming. And I'm dead. That was it, though. That's how you open that locker downstairs. But man, he came straight for me when I played that thing. Pete!
Don't the other kids seem like strangers to you?
Huh?
There's something kind of naive about them. It's quaint in a way, but it's so unlike how I remember them. Christ, those dank tunnels underneath the house. Pretty intimidating. I don't know how to get through them, but the map must have something to do with it. Didn't Gary used to work in a place like that back in college?
Okay, yes, he's kind of pointing me at the steam tunnels then. Sheesh, you. Oh. Remember earlier when I asked you how I was doing and I said things were good? No, because I just walked in the door. I'm shocked you remember it since it happened a death or two ago. Yeah, sure. Well, things are good. A little too good. I have this thought I just can't get out of my head. It's like when things are going conspicuously well for a character on a TV show, and you know they're going to die before the end of the episode. Did anything precipitate that feeling? No, totally the opposite. There hasn't been a disaster in a while, so I think I'm due for one. I relate, Gary, but this doesn't sound like you. Now you being halfway stuck in a wall, that sounds like you. That's what my mom said, but things change, I guess, right? Okay. I can also do the purd thing. Let me try the purd thing. It's purd time! Let's do it. Try to get a high score here. Alright, I get a lot of points if I jump over the eggs. So let's definitely do that where I can. Yaha. Sweet. Whew. I do have a very high score already. Ooh, I got the high score. That's something. Oh! I think I'm at the max score. Okay, it's 166715. Boom. Alright. Oh. Yes, okay. Huh. Well, they said enter in the thing, so like 16. The Grudge Hammer! Thank you for that subscription! Thank you so much. I'm gonna pause the game so I don't lose time. Yeah! Oh, thank you so much. You're just in time for hell. I know it doesn't look it right now, but this game just got really weird a minute ago. Alright, 16. 6. 7. And then 15? Yes! So this is the Easter egg Megan mentioned, and it ties into Mineweeper somehow. The Bearded Viking also subscribed! Awesome! Yeah! You guys. Oh, you're so good. Awesome. Okay, so this is the clue for Mineweeper that I can now punch into the... Hey! And a cheer! Are you enjoying this game? It's insanity, but... Alright, I guess that's all I can do. Alright. Megan, did you see that shit? What do you think about Diane Kendall, our painting teacher? You must chew the chew. Oh! There's a hype train happening. Holy crap, there's a hype train happening! Ah! You're home with COVID and pneumonia. Oh, Bearded Viking, that sucks. COVID isn't too bad these days. Hopefully you're taking the things that need to be taken and taking care of yourself while getting scared out of your wits watching this. Oh, a hype train, level 1 hype train, 68%. Ladies and gentlemen, if you donate bits, if you sub, gift, hype chat, or use bits, it will increase the hype chain and keep it going. This is like the second time this has ever happened on the channel. Let's go. Let's do it. Throw money at it and see what happens. Because I don't know. I don't know. Twitch told me to do it. Yes! All right, 75%. Thank you so much for that, Grudge Hammer. That means more to me than it does to Twitch and the hype train, I assure you. Yeah, that is a horrible combo. Oh yeah, being diabetic. I don't even know how that would affect COVID or pneumonia. Man, that's crazy. All right. Wow. I'm glad time stopped while I was doing that. Yeah, stay in a bubble. Yeah, stay safe for sure. I think it took a picture of that. Yes, so it took a picture of that. Interesting. Gosh. All right. Let's... What's going on with the painting teacher? The Bearded Viking! Thank you so much! Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna drink some 7-Up. Here's what I'm gonna do. So this music does not lend itself to a hype train. So let me get some music going that would lend itself to a hype train. Let's get some Storm Eagle going. There we go. Is that really loud? Now the hype train's going. What is this? Oh my gosh! We made it! We made it to level 2 on the hype train! Awesome! Level 1 complete. Escoplato. Thank you so much for that. Switch to the camera. Yeah! Creepy crawlers. Oh, it's so good. The taste of 7-Up the Uncola. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Only one way to celebrate this hype train with a cool, crisp, home-bodied taste of 7-Up the Uncola. Oh yeah, baby. Already 61% of level 2 of the hype train. Oh, Storm Eagle ended already. Wow. Boomer Quonger. Thank you so much for those cheers. Grudgehammer, Bearded Viking. You two are scholars and saints. By the way, Spence is thinking about doing all this music too. Like, he wants to do everything from the Donkey Kong Country series and everything from the Mega Man X series. He wants us to cover all of that at some point before we die. Not on this game. On this game, that just means we have like another 10 minutes. I guess I can take this off. I don't care. I'm still drinking 7-Up. You guys can't stop me. Yeah! And you gifted a sub. To S Maximus! Oh, thank you so much. S Maximus will appreciate that too. Channel ad-free viewing for a month for S Maximus. Oh, there's 2. They've gifted a total of 7 in the channel. Wait. What have I missed? S Maximus. Boom, boom, boom. You gifted one to... Grudgehammer gifted one to Pink Rose Uni-Rena. You gifted one earlier to the King of Hades. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uni's great. Uni was the voice of Pocky on Pocky and Rocky 2 for the Super Nintendo. She's a dear. Make sure you're getting your flowers. Good call. Good call. And all the bits, of course. The resubscribe from Bearded Viking, the resubscribe from Grudgehammer. I don't hear Boomer Quonger's stage as often. This is rad. We're at level 3! Choo-choo indeed. This is great. This is just keeping me from going back into the horror that is Homebody. I'll take it. What else have we got? Spark Mandrill. Not that. There we go. That's amazing. I know we've gotten a hype train exactly once before, and I don't remember how high we got. I don't think it was this high. I think this is the furthest we've gotten. That's awesome. And again, I want you guys to know that's not just hype train, Twitch, us doing a thing. Like, let's just get money. All that money is going to turn right around and go right back into the channel. We have a separate account. We know the money we get from you guys. We know the money we can put right back into the channel. So That is 100% what you're doing. You are literally making the channel better with those subs, those ad views, those bits. That all goes straight back into the channel. I think the last thing we bought with money from you guys was one of those shotgun mics that we use when we're at Spence's house to record the episodes. Yeah! Smooth McGroove does an amazing cover of this song. Awesome. All right. Let's go back to the spooky. Let's go back to the spooky. Let's well. I'm also glad I'm not using it on drugs. But I might use it on hugs. I don't know. Goodness gracious, that was fun. I realize the hype train's still up, so you guys are more than welcome to keep contributing to it if you'd like. And if you do, we'll go back into hype. Riff Arcade. You got checked out, found out you had both COVID and the pneumonia. Blood sugar was 394 and blood pressure was 9. That's high. That's high. Used all your bits. I appreciate that. Like I said, that's not for nothing. It's a big deal. You've been in bed for the past 3 days. Well, there's your problem. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Take care of yourself. Yep, everyone give the bearded Viking the virtual hugs. Uni, you got a gift sub. It is a Super Mario 64 in the background. Little image there. Oh, I got an emote. Choo choo. I got that emote. What is that? Is that like a donkey breathing fire? You saw. Awesome. Awesome. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Is that I've heard that one kind of goes back to some of the Assassin's Creed roots. It's a little like the older stuff. Wild pig eating pizza. I guess that is what it is. Thank you for that update, Uni. You're also a scholar and a saint. But like the cute girl kind. It is. Here's the thing. We're still very young as a channel. We're next year we're gonna be 5 years old, which is it's young for me. You know what they say, do it because you love it, and if you want to get anywhere, you have to do it for a long time. Well, I've got good news. Riff Arcade's going to be around for a long time, so we're going to get somewhere. So yeah, we're just now getting to the point where we're getting like hype trains. We're just now kind of getting like regular steady views on YouTube. It's a very exciting time for Riff Arcade. We're starting up the music streams, which again, Uni, Bearded Viking, we did a music stream on Twitch on Sunday night. So listen to us play some Super Nintendo and N64 songs. We had a really good time doing that, and we plan to do more of it in the future. Because as I said in that stream, I said, we don't just riff on games, we also riff on games. Yeah, so good to see all of you. I'm glad you're all popping in tonight. This has been a good night for me. This has been a very good night. I'm enjoying this. Let's see. Speaking of your childhood being your past and your past being your childhood, Crossfire. Get caught up in it. Okay. I'm going to say... She was an interesting blend of no nonsense and full nonsense.
Yup, she maintained a strict classroom environment.
Oh, Clock Tower! I want to do Clock Tower on our channel some Halloween. Like the SNES Clock Tower. With the girl that looks amazingly like Jennifer Connelly. Yes. So we're just talking about an old teacher. I don't think that's relevant to the plot or a puzzle. Big no. Oh, don't expect me playing Clock Tower 3 on PlayStation 2. I don't remember which one it was, but way back in college, I played what was like... It was a PlayStation 2 Clock Tower, but I don't remember which one it was. It was the one with like the sledgehammer guy? I think there was a sledgehammer guy in it. Was that 3? But, yeah, 1 is the scissorman. It's Angus Young with his pair of giant scissors. That's it. That's the one. Yes, the sledgehammer guy. I remember playing that in college, like hiding closets and stuff. Yeah, it is kind of like this game. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of breeze through this so we can get back to some action. Talk to you later. Alright, let's get back down to Mineweeper. And my reaction. Oh, kids want me to do Fatal Frame back to back. No. My wife and I just started playing Fatal Frame 4. That's our together game that we've chosen for the month. We're playing Fatal Frame 4 since it finally came over here to America. We finally just got it. What is this? 733? Yes. Yeah, so there's all these, which for some reason she doesn't take pictures of. I guess I just can't do it yet. But let me go to Mineweeper. Oh, hey! You guys who haven't been on the stream yet, check this out. So I'm out here. There's like a little look inside, and there's like, you can kind of see in there, right? Watch what happens when I look out the other way. Oh, the guy's gone. Well, the bloody handprints are still there, but the guy's gone. Okay, well, that's actually somehow less settling. Boy, I wish I could just close doors. Wouldn't that be a miracle? Is that, Fatal Frame 2, 1, 3, and so on. And then 3, 4, and 5. 2 is my favorite. Which one's your favorite? I've played them all except for 4 now, which I'm playing through. And so far my favorite is 2. The second one is the first game. Okay, so Crimson Butterfly was the first one. Is that how it works? Was Crimson Butterfly the first one released or the first one chronologically? That's interesting. Yeah, first one released. Okay, interesting. All right, so we've got this. And I can use the computer. Boom. All right, so let's look at my PERD thing. People play it backwards. Okay. Well, over here in the US, as you clearly know, it's all messed up. Like Metal Gear. Oh, yeah, because people do, like, Solid, and then they go back and do the prequels and the... Yeah. Let's try 6, 7, 15, 16. So, like, boom, 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 boom. No. Or maybe I don't press 6 and 7. So maybe it's more like... Power's out. Then skip those two and go here. Then here, 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 here. Here, here. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh. That was interesting that 2 were red that one time. Dino Crisis 5? Yeah, that thunder. So we're going to have a murderer out here at any second now, because I thought he came out at 10:45, but now he just comes out when he feels like it. Man, I haven't played Dino Crisis since before college. That was, oh, so long ago. I need to replay it, or they just need to make a remake. 6, 7, 15, 16. Well, then there's also the OOXXXXXX. Oh, oh, no, well, no, that was the door. Okay, that was like 16, 6, 7, 15. That's what that means. Oh, yeah. So then I should have what I need to do this. I am very familiar of Final Fantasy, he said, as he panned the camera over to his Final Fantasy Dissidia and 10 wall scrolls. Actually, we're going to release a YouTube video in November that is Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm. Can't wait for the 16 DLC that comes out on November 1st. All right, 6, 7, 15, 16. Oh, maybe it's in order. It's 16. Okay, 16, 6, 7, 15. That's what it is. In my college years, you met the voice actor who did Genesis. Oh, Genesis was cool. Was that Quentin Flynn? Who was that? Oh, it was Gag. Okay, cool. Yes, that's right. That's awesome. Uni! Why are you just like so plugged in to like the video game voice acting community? I guess it's because you were in the video game voice acting community. He smiled and winked at me. Aww. 16, 16, okay. Boom. Is that not it? 16, 6, 7, 15. Let me back out and come back in. There's an enemy behind me. And just in time. I don't even know where I am at this point. Okay. Read a rejection letter. Mr. Ness, we were grateful to have received your submission, come hell or higher waters. It unfortunately does not fit with our future plans for publication. We recommend you go on your highly original gonzo approach. Oh! And encourage you to continue submitting your work to other publications that may be a better fit for your unique voice. Oh. He was a voice actor as well, I guess. I know you quit, but then, like, you're just running into Gact and stuff. Like... Look, once you say magic and it goes on a Super Nintendo forever, Gact finds you and winks at you. Those are the rules. I don't make them. Let's see what we have to look at. Ooh, a diagram of a panel labeled 3. Next to it is a sales brochure for the Brist Conduwave Modular Conduit Array. I guess those are the panels I've been seeing around. Benefit of the design is that you can combine panel layouts to direct power to multiple arrays at once. Ooh. So I could basically solve all the doors at the same time. You were at the mall in my college years with friends and you met them. I guess it's also just that you were in Japan. I'm assuming you're in Japan. Are you in Japan? I assume being in Japan also comes with its own benefits of running into Japanese people. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You told you were from China. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Hong Kong, China. That's right. You did say that. I'm so sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Always correct me if I get it wrong. All right. Newspapers. Where's the mall? Where's the mall? a mountain of copies of newspapers from the 70s, like Ness drove around town trying to buy up every copy he could. The art section promises an article called It's Happening Last Tuesday. We're going to read it. Somewhere. Fair enough. Chimpton Tipper. It's happening last Tuesday. The group of young men and women run a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyper-realist painter there, an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as the holder of revivalist happenings of the highest order, her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group to which Jones belongs, gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower. That's why we're here, to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner, Parker Nest. Okay, well that is it. That's all there is to do up here. Do I hear footsteps? I heard slashing already, so the killer is... yeah, he's out here. Oh, I can't see. There we go. Is he out here? No. He's definitely out and around. There he is! Ah! Ah! He got me. This camera angle is changing. Really get me. Okay. Emily, hey! Huh? You don't look like you're not listening to me. Still haven't seen Laura or Pete in real life. Are you thinking about all your friends getting murdered? Again? No. No. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I might have been drifting a bit. What were you talking about? Well, I mean, I was talking about this work thing. Like, we've been working for this other company as an intermediary, and we don't really know— oh my gosh, boring. I've been ignoring it for a while, but it's like a hangnail. It keeps reasserting itself and reminding me of how much it bugs me. My cube mate, Brecken, he found a typo in one of the datasets he was graphing. It seems they did find and replace stuff they were charting are actually munitions. Can you believe that? Like, are we some kind of part of an extra-legal military thing now? We're the civilian arm of some kind of paramilitary coup, and we don't even know it? Sure. Like, that kind of reminds me of the situation I'm in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I feel trapped, you know? And it seems like there's an easy answer in front of me, but I don't know if I should take it. Like, some machine in somebody's attic somewhere can't be the answer to all my problems, can it? But I'm so afraid of losing these people. Every day it feels more like I'm failing them somehow. It's like I can't help feeling— Emily, you're literally not listening to me. Do you ever— What? Sorry. Of course I do. I can't keep having this conversation with you. I know you're hurting, but this is so far from the first time we've had this conversation. This isn't the first time we've had this conversation this week. Sometimes I want to talk about my own crap, Emily. I don't just want to sit around telling you what you want to hear over and over. At least tell me something that makes sense, please. You gotta make that sense on your own, girl. I can't keep doing it for you. At least tell me it's gonna be okay. Please tell me I'm safe. So anyway, it's hard to keep glasses on your face when you don't have a nose. That's the vibe I'm getting. Ha! Okay. Maybe I'll talk to Francine, maybe? I haven't talked to Francine very much. Hey, Francine.
Emily, what have you been up to around here?
I'm sorry. I just got the feeling you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be capable of doing.
We need to get out of here somehow, Francine. I'm trying to figure out how.
And she says, I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to be sorry, Emily. I'm asking you to help make sense of this. I don't think I can. Then neither can I. Now we're just talking about the meteors. I'm glad to see you. In one piece, I mean. You're referring to that last time we went out to watch the Perseids? It's been on my mind, yeah. Oh, she fell and hit her head. That's when they went to the ER. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm pretty sure going through certain doors triggers the stabber early. And I don't know what those are yet, but oh well. Oh, there's someone in my car. Or somebody's car. Oh, those are the squares. Like the... Is that like what she was talking about from her past? And then, of course, there's our murderer. The room the murderer comes out of. I'm not looking in there. Not doing it. Forget it. Ooh, this game is... I'm glad it's 9:43, because, like, fear has kind of like a cumulative effect on me. Like, scares don't bother me at first, but, like, after 2 hours, I slowly start, like... Alright. So what is the next rabbit hole I want to start going down? Let's try the steam tunnels again. That seemed kind of important. I think I need to get that steam tunnels thing figured out, even though it'll probably kill me. 377. No, 277. I forgot the password. It was... No. Where? Oh, it was here. 733. I was being dyslexic. That's what it was. Okay. All right. The steam tunnels. Yes. This is probably going to start making the nights go by way faster, but... Okay, yeah, so red is going to go next, I guess. So now it's going to be red, I think. It's going to be red again. You guys like that sound? It's my favorite. Okay, so now it looks like red is going to be clear. Okay. That's certainly something. Alright, so now I need to wait for blue to be clear. Which I think it was, but now it's too late. Alright, so blue. So the blue light was on, so it will not be clear this time. It might be a sequence, actually. We'll see. Okay, so I think I'm clear for next time. There's a mannequin. Made it. Okay. So now I've got to play it a little tricky. Let's see. That's no good. That's going to be me burning my hair off. That's going to be even worse. Yeah, let me know if you guys notice a pattern, because it might be a pattern too, and I'm actually doing it way wrong. Actually, I think I can make it to the red from here. I've got to go fast, though, or else I'm going to get stuck in green. Well, I just made it. Okay. Oh, and it's 9:15. Inspect panel. Yeah, that's that. I'd like to see the killer come get me now. I'll have to survive steam. Oh, a bulletin board. Mom, Dad, I messed up. I'm sorry. I've been in here 14 hours and it's so hot. Please don't feel too bad. Yikes. Love, Jimmy. Wrestle with Jimmy. Jimmy's fine, but I'm leaving this here for posterity. Don't be like Jimmy. Alright. Shut up. Okay. So that's going to be green. That's bad. That's also going to be green. Maybe it alternates between... No. Well, this seems to be okay. Green's off. I'm either going to live or die right now. Die. Die is the correct answer. I think I've just got to duck in one of those rooms. It must be an alternating pattern. I'm going to have to write down some stuff. Pete! What's happening? Hey again, Emily. How you doing? Say, why can I only talk to you? Yeah. What do you mean? I keep trying to break through and talk about all this wild stuff with my friends, the murder monster and all that. Though I talk to Ness too, I guess. Why can I talk to you and not my friends in the house? You don't enjoy talking to me? That's not what I'm saying. Why am I explaining myself to you right now? So those steam tunnels are an obstacle you're gonna have to face eventually. I guess since there's a map and a clear pattern, it's more about timing than intuition. So there is a pattern. You can probably talk to Gary about... Yeah, okay. By the way, you're claustrophobic, aren't you? But I guess like 50% of the population is anyway. Hey, who in the chat's claustrophobic? So why are you doing this? What? Why are you helping me? Why do you think I would want to hurt you? Fair point. Alright, I think we've got about time for one more night. Let's see. What puzzles am I sitting on at this point? I solved this. I went up here and found the 3. That's the 1 panel. I still never found the thing that breaks when I turn on the thingy. So let's see if I can find that. Do this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the attic. Oh. Oh, yeah. I feel like one of those grid puzzles was up here, too. Yeah, that... Well, okay, that's that. Right, okay. So let's do this. Something breaks. Still no number for that. Oh, is that a door? No. Oh, I can't do anything with that anyway. Ha! I thought we were gonna be closer to solving more of the puzzles, but we've just found more and more puzzles. Look out window. Was there something in here that fell in, maybe? No. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's a broken piece of glass on the ground. Looks like there are letters on it, but it doesn't spell anything. STUVWXYZ. So, you guys see a thing? They're talking about fruit snacks. Blue raspberry doesn't make sense. It's not based on anything. That's true. There's no such thing as a blue raspberry, but we're comfortable with it as a product. Pink lemonade is the same. Oh. No, okay, that's historically accurate. Fine. None. Oh. She made that up. Alright. Talk to you later. Francine. Oh yes, we talked about that already. Do you know anything about the Clara that Ness was involved with? Was involved with? At least that's what I think, based on the way he talks about her. He talked about her when? When was he showing you the house? Yeah, he couldn't stop bringing her up. Like, everything about the house reminded him of her. Huh. Were they together? Decidedly not. I had an engineering degree, met in the art community in the late 60s. They're not working together anymore. He talked in past tense, a lot of long, wistful looks. It was in their youth, he said. She dabbled in exploratory art installations, and he used his relationship with her to toy with what he called experimental areas in the realm of physics. I'm going to guess that's eternal youth. Which means they were at the same parties. And on the same drugs, yes. Then they set up things in the house. Okay. Any idea why they fell out? None. He hadn't left the house for a few decades. And he doesn't seem like the easiest person to get along with. Okay. So let's look at that. The broken piece of glass came from here. The lamp opened up when I used the machine in the attic. Interesting. Okay. Does that go on my list? No. Fortunately. Alright. Let's go to the garage. Since I got that note on the grid puzzle, let's go back to the grid puzzle and see what we see. The time is 8:13. Nice. Tight. Back down here. Two. Okay. Still don't love the mannequins. Alright, well there are arrows that seem to suggest that? No. It seems like there are definitely things, like you can put things down. As long as you don't put them on the X's. So let's go to that 3. That's the 1. So there can't be squares 2 there. So this one's got to go. Those are good. This one's got to go. This whole row's good. And this whole row's good. And that activates 3. So now... let's lock down what 3 actually is. Ah, power's about to go out. Dang it. Okay, so that is 3. So, now, let's see if I can figure out what 1, if I can turn on 1 and 3 at the same time. That's, or the 1 and 3 at the same time. So that's, 1, 2, and then 4. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 over and 3 down. No. Well, anyway, door 3 is open. Let's go with that. That was panel 3 down here, right? What is this? That's 2. Where's door 3? Not budging. Oh, man. Oh, that was through door 1 was door 3. Okay, so... tricky. Run to Z4. Replayed the gas tunnel sequence. Okay. Oh, nice. So red, then blue, then yellow, then red, then blue. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think... Alright, you know what? Let's abandon this for now. I have to turn 1 back on, though, to get to the steam. 1, 2, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1 is back on. Did I just solve something? Oh, dang it, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, so this is, the last thing we'll do is we'll try the steam tunnels one more time. Unless I get stabbed on the way. You never know. And then we'll call it a night. Since Run Disney was so helpful there, let's see if we can cruise right on through. Didn't realize the steam went off when the power went out. Oops, sorry. To say 7, 3, 3. Excellent, good eye. I like that. You used my own stream to solve the puzzle. I feel like I hear new noises every single time. Alright, so red is safe. So red is safe, everything is safe. Okay. So now red will not be safe. Oh, I hear the stabbins. Yep, so red is not safe. But now red will be safe, because it'll go back to red. Alright, so now yellow is safe. Then it'll be red again. Seeing red again. So now red will be safe. Yes. And then blue will be safe, which is my cue to skidoo. Alright, so now we need blue, then red. Or yellow, then red. Yeah, yellow, then red. And right now it's blue. Red, blue, yellow. Oh, I'm actually saying it backwards. Sorry. Red, blue, yellow. Red, blue, yellow. Okay, so right now it's blue. Then it will be yellow. Let's test this out. Yeah. Yeah, it's safe. Then red, like you said. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be... Ah, I'm going to have to run across the hall. Okay. So we're going to do yellow, red, then blue. Oh, shoot. Okay, this might take a second. I'm going to have to cycle it. Okay, so now blue is safe. Then it'll be yellow. This is blue now. It'll be yellow, red, blue. Alright. Alright, so this time it's going to be yellow. Fingers crossed. Yes. Okay, then we're going to do red. Yeah, I think you got it, Run Disney. Then we're going to run across to blue. Oh, the jacket. Oh, this is the jacket. There's a note in the pocket. Gary, me and the others have been going through the steam tunnels backwards, starting from the long yellow hallway just for sport, you know? It's not easy, but it's doable. Just be careful in the roundabout, since going straight from red to yellow is a bad idea, Jimmy. Okay, and then I should be good to go. Hard after this. Go, 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 go. Actually, yellow should be safe, but I think I can just make it. Okay. Okay, things to look at. Yeah, okay, that's just a panel. Let's look at this. There's door number 2. Yeah, I've got to find a way to turn on all 3 doors at the same time. But, yes, that puts it in my notebook, so I can solve that puzzle later. So I got the 1 panel, I got the 2 panel. Have I not looked at the 3 panel yet? I need to look at that. Alright. Return to sender, insufficient address. Things are quieter in the house without you. There's a certain frequency that has been dulled. Huh. Okay. I hear a monster. I mean, it is late. It's almost the next day. The whole reason you've worked yourself into a tizzy is that you've been writing my damn address wrong. Double check the address. Take some time to sort yourself out. I'm under very tight deadlines with my exhibition, so I'll not have much time to write. I hope you understand, Clara. Huh. Okay. Well, this certainly won't budge. I need to do some more cut and paste suitable for framing. Well, maybe. I'm not as... I don't think this puzzle will take me as long once I get all the proper pieces. So let's get steamy. Let's get steamed. And see the next cutscene, and we'll call it a night. Even though he told me to run through backwards, we'll do that on a later stream. The mall. The stones. The silo. And that's it. Don't know if those mean anything or not. And we're back at 7 p.m. All right, that is going to do it for this stream. Okay. Wow. This has become a whole different game from what I thought we were going to be doing. So that's really fun. I'm going to try to raid someone very quickly. I'm not going to think too hard on it tonight. I'm kind of sleepy, so let's just do M8-bit. Keep it in the family. Content restricted. I'm banned from chat. That's fun. I'm going to raid her anyway. That's really interesting. Looks like I've been banned from her channel, or her chat. But, that's fine. She's my cousin, for full disclosure. Like, I know her personally. If I'm banned, it's probably just because... I don't know. But, let's see. Raid. Five Nights at Freddy's. I wonder if it's just because they're unable to raid. Okay, I cannot raid her. Let's try someone else. Come on, cuz. We'll do King of Hades, since Bearded Viking was so kind to give him a gift sub today. And thank you all so much for that hype train. That was really great. I really enjoyed that. Boom, there we go. We're going to start that raid. So, yes, thank you all so much for watching. You too, banned as of tonight. That's interesting. Beach Lover, we're going to talk about that later on. I don't know why. We'll throw theories at each other as to why we're banned. Yeah, good run at it, good train, good concert, good night. Yes, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your bits, for your subs, for all that wonderful stuff. Tomorrow night, catch Butts at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. And we will see you all on the next episode of Riff Arcade. Good night, everybody.